Okay, let's look at sources. Let's look at diaries as historical sources. What are the strengths? What are the limitations? Who wrote it and why? So, a diary, in its classic sense, is supposed to be a secret journal. Another word for a diary is a journal. People traditionally filled them in of an evening and spoke about what went on during that day. Now that could be interesting if someone's lived through an interesting time, such as a war or a conflict, or they've been the key decision maker, such as a prime minister or a politician. So that way they could be interesting. Who's supposed to see a diary? Well, no one. It's supposed to be for you. It's your own personal secret book. So, are you going to be more open in your diary? Well, you could say that yes, because you're going to be completely open and discuss your thoughts and feelings. So it shows people's thoughts and feelings. Are you going to disclose information that you might not say publicly to people? Yeah, you might give away information that you weren't going to talk about, because it's private, it's not supposed to be seen by anyone. So for those points, they can be quite interesting and useful as a historical source. However, we are deluded by ourselves, okay? We all see things from our own points of view. So if we wrote down an event happened, we're not going to criticise ourselves maybe, we're going to criticise other people, put the blame where it's not deserved, or we're going to concentrate on things that don't really matter during the day and just focus on mundane things, like what we had for tea, or etc, etc. Or sometimes if we're putting things in at the end of the day, we don't actually know what the events are going to pan out like. So say you kept a diary for the next 6 months, alright? You might be saying in one night, oh, I'm doing rubbish at my history, I'm not going to be able to revise this, blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah. But you don't know that by the time you get to August, you've passed your exam. So you're going to see things negatively until they pan out. So it's not going to be a true reflection. So be careful of diaries. They can be extremely useful, but they can also have some limitations. So bear that in mind when you're looking at any diary extracts.